Today is Monday, September the 2nd, 2019. Spring has arrived. You're listening to episode 36 of the Geelong Region Soccer News Nightly Bulletin, powered by Community Sports Media Services. Tonight's bulletin is proudly brought to you by Hello World, Travel Geelong West, thanks to Paul and Stacey O'Neill. And this is what's making news headlines on the Geelong Region football scene. Bell Park Sports Club had double cause for celebration on the weekend, and we were there to capture all the excitement. CORIO Soccer Club is also in celebration mode, with the seniors gaining promotion to next season's State League 1 competition. On Saturday, they will be playing for the title at home. GEELONG Soccer Club has set up a final day grand final scenario with nothing less than a win against Brunswick City on Saturday if they want to remain in NPL2 next season. And finally, there was a touch of sadness out at Stead Park yesterday as Geelong Galaxy United played its final game in the NPLW Victoria competition, with the women's only club dropping down to State League 1 level as of next year. But first up, here's a word from this week's main sponsor.
Hello there. Yes, you. Are you ready to say hello to the world? Well, let us here at Hello World Travel Geelong West show you the way. Hi, I'm Paul O'Neill, the owner and manager of Hello World Travel Geelong West. For all things travel, Hello World Travel Geelong West welcomes you, and we look forward to assisting you with your next journey. If it's assistance you need with airfares, hotels, tours, cruises, package holidays, family holidays or honeymoons, the team at Hello World Travel Geelong West are here to help. We take all the stress out of your holiday planning and leave you nothing else but to wait for the big day to enjoy your holidays. Plus, we can arrange packages for most European soccer football leagues, including the English Premier League, Serie A, La Liga and the Champions League. How good does that sound? No, how great does that sound? Why not give us a call on 5221 3611 or pop into our store at Shop 1, 226 Packington Street, Geelong West. You can also like us on Facebook or Instagram at Hello World Travel Geelong West. Hello World Travel Geelong West are your local travel professionals.
And now for the news. Bell Park Sports Club had double cause for celebration on the weekend, as not only were the lavish new reception centre-like club rooms officially opened that night, but star striker Mio Marinovic scored the first goal in the home side's exciting 2-1 win over Laverton FC in State League 4 action earlier in the day. Of more significance was the fact that it was Marinovic's 100th career goal and his 72nd goal for the All Whites in just 70 games. As though scripted, Marinovic notched his ton on 29 minutes, with youngster Alain Nadoum doubling the lead after 50 minutes before Marcello Della Plaza pulled one back in the 71st minute for the visitors. After the game, we managed to get a hold of the big man himself as he was walking off the Bell Park Sports Club pitch.
Mio, congratulations on your 100th career goal. Fantastic achievement. How was it when you did get that goal in the 29th minute?
Oh yeah, no, it was amazing. Great day today, and our boys done well, and it was good turnout, and a bit of pressure, but I got the goal and got the win, and that's amazing today.
A double celebration during the week. You actually said you were looking forward to having a drink in the newly renovated bar. This is an opportunity for you to enjoy that.
Oh, for sure, yeah. A few JDs tonight for sure. Yeah.
Come on, Mio!
That was the man of the hour, Mio Marinovic, just minutes after the conclusion of Saturday's win over Laverton FC. You can hear veteran Bell Park goalkeeper Ange DeMoro in the background. CORIO Soccer Club is also in celebration mode, with the seniors gaining promotion to next season's State League 1 competition after defeating Moreland United 2-0 on the weekend and opening up an unassailable 4-point gap between itself and third-placed Epping City with just one round to go. On Saturday, they will be at home and will be playing for the title when the Eagles host second-place Fitzroy City at Hume Reserve in yet another blockbuster game in what has really been an incredible season. Regardless of the outcome, CORIO will be tasting First Division football next season, and electrifying attacker Billy Argyros, who incidentally scored the first goal last Saturday from the penalty spot, is excited about playing in a high competition in 2020. But before that, says Argyros, there is a big game that awaits on Saturday.
It's going to be a good game. Fitzroy is going to come out firing, and they're good side as well. Don't get me wrong. They're not going to come out to our ground and look to lose. Yeah, we're going to give it our best and give it our all, like we always do. We're not playing for the draw either. I'm sure we're going to be playing for the win, and I'm 100% positive. Yeah, I reckon we'll get the win for sure.
That was Billy Argyros speaking to the Geelong Region Soccer News Nightly Bulletin earlier today. Geelong Soccer Club has set up a final day grand final scenario with nothing less than a win against Brunswick City on Saturday if they want to remain in NPL2 next season. In what can only be described as an absolute thriller, Geelong came away from Moorehead Park Stadium with a narrow but invaluable 3-2 win over Ballarat City on Saturday evening to jump into 7th spot on the NPL2 West Division ladder and set up a do-or-die showdown with the 6th-placed Brunswick City at Stead Park on Saturday. I'm sure we'll be hearing more about this fixture later this week, but nothing short of a win on Saturday will keep the Lions in the revamped second tier of Victorian NPL competition next season, alongside local rival North Geelong. There was a touch of sadness out at Stead Park yesterday as Geelong Galaxy United played its final game in the NPLW Victoria competition, with the women's only club dropping down to State League 1 as of next year. In what was nothing more than a glorified practice match and a chance to say farewell to the elite women's competition, Galaxy lost 2-7 to Calder United in the final round of the regular season after more than matching it with the newly crowned NPLW Victoria League champions in the first half. After the game, a despondent Galaxy assistant coach, Rob Casher, who has been involved with the pioneers of women's football at the local level since the club's inception, lamented the end of an elite pathway for talented local female players.
We'll certainly have a chat after this game and let everything settle in, and then we'll discuss what we do with the players in the future and whether and who is hanging around. But it's just a very sad day that the pathway has been, what would you say, delayed a little bit, but I'm sure that the club will bounce back and hopefully we get forward in the future.
You will be able to listen to that full interview tomorrow night on the Geelong Region Soccer Show on FNR Football Nation Radio. Tomorrow's episode will be a special live outside broadcast from City Vista Reserve in Caroline Springs, where North Geelong Warriors will be taking on new A-League side Western United in a friendly practice match. That show starts at the regular time of 8 p.m. and can be caught live on our Facebook page, Geelong Region Soccer News. And finally, last Friday night's episode 35 of the Geelong Region Soccer News Nightly Bulletin was by far the most listened to episode ever. That is, since we started the daily news service 7 weeks ago. With full listenership details to be collated, at this early stage it would appear it had more than 25% more listeners than the previous staggering record set by episode 26 on Monday the 26th of August, which covered the equally unfortunate incident at a recent Geelong Soccer Club social function. Although, unfortunately, a lot of it had to do with the sad demise of a local member club, Western United Rams SC, we'd also like to think that people are tuning in because of a lot of the positive stuff that is going on. As such, we want to hear any news stories from your club. We want to hear suggestions of what can be done to make it better. And most importantly, we want to hear from sponsors and businesses wanting to sponsor the show so we can continue beyond this week. Drop us an email at communitysportsmedia@gmail.com or private message us at our Facebook page, Geelong Region Soccer News, or contact us on 0402 012 716. And now for the weather forecast for tomorrow. If you thought today was a gorgeous day, and it was, well, we've got more of the same tomorrow. Another beautiful and mostly sunny day, although there is a very slight chance of a shower in the early morning. Light winds becoming westerly at between 15 and 20 kilometres an hour, becoming even lighter in the evening. An expected overnight low of just 8 degrees will be followed by a very pleasant maximum of 19 degrees tomorrow. And that was the news for tonight's edition of the Geelong Region Soccer News Nightly Bulletin, which was proudly sponsored by Hello World Travel Geelong West. Until tomorrow night, bye for now.